Hi guys, it's Granny Tana speaking. Welcome to the FS22, the Valley, the Old Farm. This is the first part. And I bought myself an old farm. And now I'm driving to it. I think I'm rather close by. I'm not really sure, but I've got the feeling that I'm already in the area where my new old farm is situated. So maybe I'll have a look on my map, or maybe I just go on driving and hoping I will just meet the farm. Yeah, so maybe I should tell you how it came that I bought an old farm for myself. So I was making YouTube videos with virtual farming for several years, and I got more and more interested into farming, and then I thought, oh, I really would love to have a real farm for myself. And then I looked for farms in my area. That is the eastern France, the Alsace, where I lived before. And so there is a rather cheap ground, and I liked the area and the people. And so I was looking and didn't find a good and cheap enough farm, because I didn't have so much money, because you don't only need to have the land but also equipment and fields and farms and buildings and sheds and equipment. And so therefore I couldn't afford a very expensive, luxurious farm. Oh, look how nice this is. Maybe look here, this river with this bridge. Oh, this is very nice. So I hope I'm correctly here. So I keep on driving for a while, and if I don't find the farm just by driving, I will have a look on the map. Yeah, and then while I was searching for a farm in the area that grew on me, and it felt like my home, even if I haven't been born there, I suddenly stumbled upon an offer of a farm much further away, rather far away, but cheap enough for me and big enough, and it looks like there are a lot of chances for me. Yeah, and I have only looked at it in the internet till now. I saw images and plans, but I haven't been there. But yeah, the offer was so good that I just had to buy it. So I think I'm wrong here. How is it called? This is Cold Stream. I think I have to look. Oh, and here you can produce your resins. Okay. Yeah. The area is very nice. It's nicer than where I come from. But yeah, where I come from, it was very nice too. Oh, I see here. So I have a map on my tablet, and I am here, and there is my farm, and I came from there. So yeah, I went very much wrong. So maybe I just turn around, or I go all through this area, then I have a look on the biggest village, and no, this is too far. I go there later to the biggest village. I just go down there, and then I hope I get this road. So I have to cross the river and go on and on. Maybe I activate my small map. Oh, sorry people. Yeah, and I have some money left over, which is important because I can't expect to find everything there. So I'll need more equipment, I think, and I want to buy some animals, and yeah, and I think the money I have left over is not so much, so maybe it will be difficult. Where am I now? I am here, so I still have to go a little further. But this hilly area is really nice. Some areas seem very steep, but most of it is just nice rolling hills. So rather soon, oh yes, I went much further than I should have, but it's okay. So then I got the time to talk to you how it happened that I bought an old farm. Yeah, and no, I'm really interested. So the farm is old, and therefore it was rather cheap. Here. Okay. Can I go there? Yes, I think so. How good that I have a pickup and not usual car that only likes roads. Oh, I see it. Do you see it too? There's my farm. And maybe this field is already mine and it's harvest ready. This is awesome. So maybe I will have a quick look, but only a quick look at the farm itself, and then we will start harvesting. And look, there's a combine harvester ready to work. I heard this farm was given up because the owner was too old for the work, and then they sold the farm. And it's because his sons and grandkids, I think it's about the grandkids, they didn't want to take this farm, and therefore it was sold to me. And I have a rather big farm, so this is not a small farm. Look here. Big sheds. I think this is my area as well. And this seems to be the main farm. I recognize it from the images. I had a lot of images and I searched for it on Google Maps and all what you do in such a case, and I had a look on the plans, so I have quite an idea on what I was buying. But to see it in reality, it's awesome. And it's not as old and shabby as I thought. So maybe I can just use it as it is and don't need to renovate everything. Or everything. I think there will be some renovations needed. But it looks usable. My farm. And my idea was to buy a very old farm and to renovate it. Maybe I just park the car not in the center, but maybe a little bit to the side, and later I find a place where I can keep it. So now, no, I close this. Look, there is my machinery. This is important. Without machinery, you are lost as a new farmer. Yeah, oh, this looks quite new. Wow, but it doesn't look modern. So this is very well taken care of. I guess the former farmer really loved his machines. Oh yeah. This is good. And I think this is the house. And it looks big enough for me. Maybe my partner will come later. He takes care of our business, and yeah, if it's nice here, maybe he will sell our old house, and so he stayed where we lived before, and we keep in contact by telephone and email and such, and messaging. So, and I think it's big enough for the two of us. And there are even bicycles, which is very useful. I like to ride on the bike. And here, so this is a magic moment. First time going inside the new home. Oh, here it is. Oh, and the old owner, he left his shoes and jacket. What is this? Maybe someone came and prepared this for me with delicious, yeah, how to call it? Delicious food. Sweets. Yeah, and this is prepared to play chess. And we have a TV, sitting area. And there. Oh, a nice kitchen. Oh, and a baguette. It smells fresh. So there must have been someone who has prepared this for me, I guess. This is so nice and friendly. And I didn't expect it to be so nice, and I can just live here. And maybe if I want to do some renovations later, but I think it's okay. At first I have to take care of my farm. And here, what is there? This will be the garden, I guess. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's nice. Here, and you can play with the ball. Usually I'm very, very bad with this. Oh, but this was close enough. Oh, and there we have other rooms. This is good. This is very, very good. So I will have a look for the rest of the house later. I didn't came here to live in the house, but to do some agriculture. Oh, and the grandkids, they can come here. This is awesome. They can play here. They can stay here and have a lot of fun. And here, oh, this poor little garden. I have to take care of this as soon as possible. Here we have a well. So this should be one of the first tasks. But I have to have a look whether I have a water tank to fill this with water. And here, oh, I think this is this huge cow barn. No, it's not only a huge building, but a gigantic meadow where they can live. Here, this is only a tiny beginning. It goes all over the place. And then we have a sheep barn as well. I think maybe this is the sheep barn. Let's see. Yeah, it is. And they have a nice meadow as well. And I will try to regrow the grass in a better, so that the grass is better, and then maybe the sheep can feed from the grass here and they don't need much food from me. That would be awesome. Just having some sheep here and then get some wool and they eat from the grass there. But first I would have to prepare this this huge meadow for them. And then the same with the cows. So there will be a lot of work for me. And here, oh, I have to jump. I can't? Why? I can't. What a pity. Why? Maybe this is higher than I thought. Here it's okay. Okay. Good. So here is my combine. And it's an old model, but it looks like new. This is perfect. And as far as I remember, this old Deutz combine is quite big. So it is old, but yeah, as you can see, the working width is okay. And yeah, in its time it was really to unfold it, the harvester. Yes, I unfold the harvester. So when it was new, modern, so this looks like new, but it's not modern anymore. When it was modern, it was a top machine for its time. And we already get some wheat now. Maybe I could use it for some chicken. I think we have a chicken coop as well. So, but I think I should just do this first, because then this is done. And maybe tomorrow or so I can grow some other stuff on this field. And as far as I remember, there are two other fields not so close to my farm that came with the farm, so that belongs to it, and I have to visit that. And on one of those I heard they grew wheat as well. So I was well informed about what to expect here. But to see it in person is such a different feeling. Now, before I discovered something very exciting, I want to just tell you, I was looking forward to buy a very old farm to renovate it and to make videos about the renovation, but for this it is totally different. I don't need to renovate it to live in it. I can just start living here. But I have to get to know the surroundings and prepare for the animals I want to keep. And this is already the first preparation. which I'm very happy about. So, doesn't it look nice? My own old farm and my own combine. Where I lived before, there were a lot of farmers that didn't have their own combine. So when it was time for the harvest, they all rented combines from the neighboring villages, and there were only about 3 combines in the whole area for 5 or 6 villages. And I think it's reasonable because a combine is expensive and you only use it once each year. But to have my own combine, that is really luxurious, even if it's old. Oh, and I'm so looking forward to all these wonderful animals that I want to have. First the chickens, I think, because we already have the food for them. Not much, but nearly 4,000 liters of grain for our chickens. For our later chickens. Yeah, and then maybe I prepare the sheep barn, the sheep meadow. The barn is wonderful, it's perfect, but the meadow, the grass didn't look good, and I would love to grow better grass there. And that they are happy from eating from the grass. Maybe I should take this. This field is so small. We need every little grain we get. So yeah, and then later the cows, I have to do the same. Prepare the meadow for them. Maybe I don't need to prepare the whole meadow for them from the start. Because in the beginning I will only have few cows, and then maybe a part of the meadow will be enough. Because I can show you on the map here. So on the map that is on my tablet here, this is my farm, and we go closer. And we have seen the sheep meadow. This is that. This is not so big, but in reality it was huge. And then I show you what we own. All this. This is the little tiny field, and this is the farm with the sheep pasture and the cow pasture. And all this here is the cow pasture. It's huge. And here we have another field. I think there is canola on this. And here we have an area that can be used for whatever we want. And there we have a pig farm. And I'm thinking, or maybe I can feed the pigs from the leftovers from what I grow and produce elsewhere. And so maybe I can have some pigs. I will see. And here is the other field, but it's quite rather far away from here. Yeah, but it's ready to harvest as far as I know. And there is another field, and that is even further away. And I'm thinking on maybe selling it and buying a field nearby. But yeah, not for the moment, I'd say. So yeah, and this huge cow pasture, so they can roam underneath the road and use this as well. And so I could start with a part of this for better grass, or maybe there for them to enjoy the grass. We will see. And then I improve it step by step. I will even further, because it is such a lot of work. And hopefully I get some grass from some other sources as well. So we will have to see this. So, and I think it will be a lot of fun. And a lot of work as well. And maybe in the beginning not so easy with the money, but yeah, I think it will go. I'm hopeful. Okay, I think that's it for this first episode. In the next part we will go on with this wheat field with the harvest, and maybe buy some chicken and feed them already. And then I need something for the straw, so yeah, a loading wagon or something like that. And yeah, so and so forth. Okay, I wish you a wonderful day. Thank you for watching, and all the best. Till next time. Tschüss.